Explainability has been something we were thinking about since the beginning of our development of the Modsy platform. Right? In today's world, as we're moving into a future where AI is touching more and more of our lives on a more regular basis, the ability for us to understand how AI is making decisions and why it necessarily came to the conclusion it came to has moved from this sort of technical curiosity to a really important matter that we need to take seriously from a scientific perspective. Now, luckily, the AI and the ML communities have been thinking about this for quite a while, and we're at the point now where we have major government institutions as well as capital ventures who are getting to the point where AI is incorporated into the workforce. They're looking at the outputs, they're liking what they're seeing, but they're also at a point where they're having to ask questions like, how did the AI come to the understanding or the decision that it produced, the output that it gave me at the end of the day? Because in order for us to truly partner with AI or machine learning sort of algorithms, what we need to be able to do is trust those outputs from the machine learning algorithms, from the AI algorithms, in the same way that we can trust our human colleagues. I mean, after all, we're to a point in the world where AI is being used to make judgments on things that significantly impact other human beings. And while that all sounds like a good thing for us to be trying to do, to incorporate explainability in AI, the reality is most people haven't. Explainability and transparency are hard things to build into artificial intelligence applications and models. The reality is that explainability doesn't even have a good definition. The only thing that people seem to be able to really agree on is that if an AI model is going to be making a decision that's going to impact a human, whether that's granting access through some sort of biometric identification, or whether that's helping to make a decision on a mortgage loan application, that the AI's decision should at least be traceable for some sort of auditing type capabilities. And so as we've started to think about explainability in Modsy, we've naturally started to build in those sorts of explainability capabilities so that when Modsy is producing outputs that have explainability built in, you can start to lay on the policy and legal frameworks that you're going to need to make sure that the AI you produce is governable, has some sort of accountability associated with it, and meets the general governance requirements of your industry. At Modsy, on our platform, when you go to run models, you'll get not only the output of a model that you've run with whatever input you happen to give it, you'll also get an explanation of why that model produced the particular output that it did. And so if you provide us an image of a car and you tell us to figure out what it is, we'll tell you it's a car, but we'll also tell you what pixels in the image happen to let our model know that that was an image of a car. If you provide us a series of text and you're asking us to identify what language the text happens to be in, well, you'll get back an understanding of what that text happens to be, whether it's Mandarin or Urdu or Arabic or Spanish, but you'll also get back an understanding of what characters within that text help us to make that decision in terms of the overall classification that we made for the text and its language of origin. And you'll get it using up-to-date explainability paradigms that we viewed to be the most commercially ready for prime time, so that you can be sure that the explanations that you're getting are the best that could possibly be produced at that point. Right? Now, we do this sort of explainability for two reasons. One is that we want all of our users to be able to understand not just the outputs they got, but we want them to be able to understand the decision process that went into it, so that they can have confidence in the models that we have and the outputs that are being generated. And we also want to empower them so that they can understand enough about how the AI model functions to be able to layer that governance and that accountability perspective on top of the model outputs so that they can meet whatever industry guidelines they happen to be abiding by. If you're interested in seeing how our explainability actually works, I invite you to visit our demo pages with our website or to give our sales team a call, and they'll be happy to come out and set up a demo for you. Thanks.